My name is Willie Earlene McBay Benton. My nickname in my family was Baby. And to this day, I will not drop the Willie McBay because I was named for my father and he was my hero. I was born in 1912, born and reared in Mexia, Texas. I was the first child. And they just started calling me baby. My mother said I was spoiled. I was just like the lazy McBays. Now, here's the truth about the family. My mother was from a family of men, black men, who did hard labor and made big money. Well, my grandfather had this trailer, but he had horses that pulled it, called a float. And he did hauling for white companies and railroad and the oil boom field, supplies. He had his own men worked for him. He employed them, had his own, and he had his own business. My father and his brothers were first barbers when they moved to Mexia. One of the brothers had a little hamburger shop. The economy was very good because the oil industry existed in this town and the neighboring communities. So many black families were comfortable livers. And the family that lived across the street was a very prosperous farmer. And he bought the whole block here across the street from us. And he had a brick building downtown, but it was a grocery store. All of these were black businesses downtown, right across from the railroad station. So a black hotel was established and run by a black man, his wife. My father's went to school and took the courses to become, and they established an undertaker, the first black undertakers in the area, the two-county area. Those black young men who had oil money had other businesses. So one became a pharmacist. We had two black doctors, one black dentist, because at that time it was preferred that black doctors served the black people. My mother was a self-taught seamstress. See, my mother was all these kids, you washed on the rub board, you swept the floor. You know, that was hard work. Hang clothes with a pot in the cold. And Mama would have all these 4 children with clothes in the house and all of that, you know. And Daddy's job, he sat there and waited on the telephone for people to call you to pick up the body, you know. So Mama called them those lazy McBay men's hands soft as mine. Mother and Daddy apparently moved here soon after marriage. But I remember the picture of the first house that they built, and I was like 5 years old, and my brother was born, and in the arms they had only 2 children. So it was very early in their marriage that they established a home here. The way I live now, my home can be built on the same plot of land, the corner of Main and Denton Street, Mexia, Texas. And this is the same lot on which the house was built from my parents. So I may have been born on this lot.